Okay, it says it's live. Hello, let's check and make sure that we're in the right spot. Happy Monday. It is 2024. I know it's already late, but I didn't do a thing last Monday, so yep, I'm here. Yay. All right, so hopefully you guys had a great Christmas and great New Year's because I didn't do anything on those 2 days because they both fell on a Monday last year. So what I wanted to do today is just go over all the stats this month because they're really good ones. First off, we got, hang on, let me bring up my thing I wanted to look at. Ginger, the 15 ml of ginger is 10% off all month. So ginger is really, really good for digestive support. It's great for sinus support to help balance your blood sugar. Can be used for muscle spasms and cramps. It's also appetite balancing. Let me bring up my other notes I got on ginger here. There we go. In this book, the Essential Emotions book, right? You can get that on, oh, I think you can get maybe on Amazon. I'll find the link and put it in here. I never remember, but I will put the link in there. It is the, excuse me, the oil of empowerment is what it is. So it comes from the underground stem of the ginger plant or the rhizome. It's super aromatic. Think like sweet and spicy and woody and warm. Fun fact, the scientific name for ginger is zingiber, which is derived from the Greek zingiberis, which comes from the Sanskrit, zringabera, meaning horn-shaped. So there you go. There's a fun fact about ginger you didn't know. For centuries, ginger has been an integral part in many recipes, particularly Asian dishes. The main chemical components of doTERRA's ginger essential oil is alpha zingiberine and sesquiphenyldrine. Those are the two main chemical components. It's part of a chemical group called sesquiterpenes, which are commonly found in soothing essential oils like ylang ylang and myrrh. It also has sesquiterpenes called zingiberine and sequel. I hate when I can't pronounce these. Another sesquiterpene group, right? Okay, and what they do is they contribute to digestive health when you use it internally, and they help to promote the grounding and balance of emotions when you use it aromatically. So ginger is one of those ones that you can use 3 ways, right? You can use it aromatically, just sniff it out of the bottle, put it in your diffuser with something else. You can also use it topically. It is kind of a warming oil, and then you can also use it internally. So you could use it in a little 2-piece veggie cap for specific purpose, right? If you're trying to maybe balance your blood sugar or help your digestive system to be running optimally, right? And not be upset. So it's also really good for occasional nausea if you're traveling, right? Or driving on windy roads and you're reading. That's always what I like to do is whoever's driving and I'm reading my book and then I'm like with the motion of the car. It's really good to help with that, and you could probably just sniff it out of the bottle. You could it comes, the 15 ml is the one that's 10% off, but we also have those ginger chews. Those would be really great to keep in your car if you are pregnant and you are nauseous. Those are great just to suck on to help with any nausea that you might have. Okay. So if you have the oil, you can either diffuse it or you can apply it topically to the inside of your wrists for nausea. For motion sickness, you can inhale it from your palms or the bottle, right? Or take it internally in a capsule. To help with cravings for alcohol, you can take it internally in a capsule as needed. To help strengthen your immune system, right? So to make sure it's running optimally, you can take it in a 2-piece veggie cap, right? You could gargle with it and you can apply it topically to the bottoms of your feet. You could add it to, maybe you've got an immune roller blend that you like to use. You can add a drop or two to that. You could use it that way. For memory and brain support, you can inhale the aroma from your palms or take internally in a capsule. It blends really good with all the spice and citrus oils. Eucalyptus, ylang ylang, frankincense, grapefruit, on guard, geranium, and rosemary are really good things to have. It is also, hang on, let me make sure. It's also found in the other blend that we're going to talk about, the product of the month. It's also found in MetaPower and the DigestZen blends. Those are the two blends that it's found in. Depending on what you're using your ginger for, if you don't have it and you need to substitute something for it, you can try cardamom, you could try wild orange, and you could try peppermint. Okay. A really good diffuser blend is 3 drops of wild orange, 2 drops of ylang ylang, and 2 drops of ginger in your diffuser, and see how you like that. Try that. And then there's also a winter diffuser blend, and that has 2 drops of lemon, 2 drops of wild orange, 1 drop of ginger, and 1 drop of frankincense. So, all right. All month long, ginger is 10% off. So you can save on the 15 ml bottle. Now, the next thing that we have is, there we go, is the product of the month, which I mentioned just a second ago, is MetaPower. And it's a 5 ml bottle of MetaPower. And what the product of the month is, it changes every single month. But every month when you order on your loyalty rewards, that is doTERRA's way of saying thank you for being a regular customer, right? For ordering every month. And when you order on your LRP, if your order is a qualifying order of 125 PV or more, then you will get automatically the free product of the month. And this month it is MetaPower. MetaPower is great to help with your energy. It is great to help you keep your weight balanced, for appetite control, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, detox, ingestion. It's a really good oil to add to your water, to add a drop to your smoothies that you might make. It's just really, really good. So it does help to support a healthy metabolic function. It helps to reduce adipose fat cells, and it helps to curb hunger cravings and promote mindful eating. So instead of sitting and watching TV and binging stuff and then eating 3 bags of potato chips. No, that's never happened. I don't know. I don't think the size portion is correct on potato chips, but maybe that's just me. It also helps to improve your exercise performance, and you can get it free this month. So MetaPower in the Essential Emotions book is the oil of body acceptance. Acceptance. There we go, if I can pronounce it. It helps to address the underlying emotional patterns which contribute to one's body size, shape, and self-perception. Okay, so it's a really good blend to use. Now, if you have the Essential Life book, and I'm looking at the MetaPower, the metabolic blend, it's really good for cleansing, it's great for resetting, and it's great for regulating. And what is in this blend is lemon, grapefruit, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. Okay. Great to help if you are trying to drop some unwanted pounds. If you're trying to speed up your metabolism a little bit, right, to help you drop those pounds. It's also great to use if you dry brush, if you have those oval brushes, and you can put a couple of drops of MetaPower on there, and then starting at your feet, you're going to brush towards your heart, right? So all the way up your legs, you're brushing up. On your arms, you're brushing up. On your shoulders, you're brushing down this way because you're brushing towards your heart, right? Make sure you get your lymph nodes underneath there. But that's a really good thing to do before you take a shower, because then it helps to kind of stimulate your lymph system and shed those old dead skin cells that you don't need, right? Because they've died. And it's really good to help your the look of cellulite be less. So it's also good for helping with any food cravings. You could take it that way. Really fun thing to do with that would be to take some toothpicks and put them in a little glass bowl, jar, whatever, and drop the MetaPower in there, and then kind of roll the toothpicks and let them sit there for a little bit and soak that up, and you can just chew on those. And also, toothpick your teeth, same time, win-win. Helpful for congestions and colds because it's got that lemon, grapefruit, and ginger and peppermint in there. Really good. Can be used to uplift your mind and mood. Great in the diffuser. So again, the MetaPower, just like the ginger, you can use it all three ways. You can use it aromatically, topically, and you can use it internally. If you don't have MetaPower and you want to use it, use something depending on your purpose. You could use cinnamon, you could use ginger, you could use grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, and also supermint. Supermint's really yummy. It's also helpful to support your liver and your lymph and your urinary toxicity. It is helpful to get your digestion or your elimination moving if it's kind of slow or sluggish. It can be helpful with your exercise performance. Peppermint's in there, right? And peppermint has actually been studied with athletes in that it brings about better exercise performance. Number one, because it opens up your airways, and so you can breathe easier, so your exercise performance is better. So there you go. You could use it then. It's a great oil, and you get it for free this month. Yay! When you order on your LRP. If you are not ordering on your LRP and you don't know how to, reach out to the person who invited you to this group, okay? And they will definitely be able to help you with that and get y'all set up. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is if you haven't ordered, if you've been in here for a while and maybe you haven't placed an order over a year, you just found that, I don't know, you weren't using things or whatever, and you just let it slide, and your account is over a year old. Typically what happens with doTERRA accounts over a year old is they become inactive. Okay, what that means is that you could go to log in and you couldn't log in because it's been your account's just kind of been moved. And in that instance, you need to call customer service and say, hey, I want to reactivate my account. And then they'll reactivate it. There is a $25 fee, but this month, if you want to reactivate your account, you want to place an order and you place 100, what is it? Hang on. Make sure I got it right. If you place 100, yes, if you place 100 PV LRP, so loyalty rewards, if you place 100 PV, which is about $100 on your loyalty rewards this month, and then you place a second order next month of the same or higher, it has to be at least 100 PV. Then in March, you would receive 100 free doTERRA dollars for you to use to buy whatever you would like to use, right? That's what's really nice. It would just be as dollars that you could use in your account. Okay. So that would be really cool if you haven't ordered in over a year. That's a hey, come back and try some new things, because in a year doTERRA's put out a bunch of new stuff, and there's I know hearing from the grapevine there's new stuff coming this first quarter, so January, February, March, there's new stuff coming too. So you could try out those new things. Again, if you can't figure out how to reactivate your account, reach out to the person who invited you to this group, or who helped you get started with doTERRA, right? Because that's the person who can help you. All right. So we got ginger at 10% off, and that is all month long. The product of the month is with any 125 PV loyalty rewards order through the 15th. So anytime between the 1st and the 15th, when you place your order and it's 125 PV in your loyalty rewards, then you get that product of the month free. Okay. Anything else? Oh, we have a class. I have a class if you're local to me this Saturday, the, what is it? The 13th. It is at Worthy Coffee Company in it's in Roy. It's right outside of Yelm and McKenna. Anyway, we're going to talk about winter blues and blahs, because it's, the holidays are over and sometimes we can be a little After that, not quite know what to do with our life, right? So these, we can make some rollers. We'll talk about oils that you can use and other things that you can use to help yourself not be so down, right? And have your spirits lifted and your emotions lifted, and just to feel more energized and want to do things instead of sit on the couch all the time. So that is Saturday the 13th at 11 o'clock, and it's at Worthy Coffee Company. I just put a post in this group about it. Please RSVP if you want to come, because there's limited space. It's in a coffee shop, right? And there's limited space for us. What else? If you are part of my organization, where you either I helped you get your account, or someone in my organization helped you get your account, I do have a separate group where we do once a month, maybe twice a month, but usually just once a month. We do workshops, just online workshops in there, and you can pop in and go through all the posts and things. There are some giveaways. I always do, it's the same group that I do all of the BOGOs, when BOGOs or any specials, or once in a while we have a flash sale or something like that. That's also in there. And if you'd like to be in there, just let me know. I think that's all I got for you today. Not a whole lot, but happy January. Happy January and happy 2024. So I'll be back next week. We'll talk about something, probably an A to Z, because I haven't done, there's a couple of oils I've realized that I haven't done A to Z, info on, kind of do a little deeper dive, instead of just the few things that you know about them. Anyway, if you have a topic you would like covered, please put that in the comments. I would love to know what you want to hear about, rather than just what I want to hear about, what I think you want to hear about, right? Throw that in there, and then I will add that to my list of things to cover. Okay. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to whoever invited you to this group. Reach out to me, Kim Brown, whichever. Okay. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will be back next week. Okay.